whenever he does find the right potion, they're gonna say, oh man, he's so great, I wish I could be him. But they didn't see all of that stuff, all the times he failed. They always want the glory, but they don't want the work that comes to it. So build that discipline, accept that you're going to fail most of the time, and you're gonna be better off.
What's up, everybody? My name is Elijah Bryant. If you don't know who I am, you will know me soon. I'm making this video because I went and ran 10 miles this morning for the first time ever. And when I got done, I was gonna take my shirt off and make a little TikTok or Instagram reel flexing. But I was like, man, let me just prop my camera up and be real. Let me just talk about some of the things I actually think about, some of the things I actually believe, and see if I can help somebody, man. So in this video, I got 5 lessons, mental models that I've adopted in the past year or so that have helped me really change and evolve into the person I am today. I got a long way to go on this channel. With me being real with you guys, I'm gonna be documenting my journey to the man I want to become. That's why I created this channel. So hopefully by you watching this, you could take some of the things I teach and say and apply them to your own life and take a step closer to the man you want to be yourself. So thank you guys for tuning in, and let's get into the video.
First and most importantly, you need to understand that a strong body is a strong mind. If you're trying to be better, you're trying to make more money, you're trying to be a better boyfriend or husband to your girlfriend or wife, the first thing you can do is get in the gym, man. I know that sounds crazy because, like, oh, how is getting into the gym? How's that going to improve my relationship? One, when you go to the gym, you're not just building strong muscles. You're not just getting better looks. You're not just getting a six-pack. Because on the journey, when you're getting that six-pack and you're getting stronger, faster, better, you're building discipline. Because there's going to be days where you don't want to work out. There's going to be days where you feel tired. There's going to be days where somebody says something to you at work and you just really don't have the motivation to get up and do it. But guess what? When you go to the gym, you go through that workout, it's rough, it sucks, but when you get done, you can walk out of there feeling like a man, feeling like you are a man of your word, you know you were supposed to do this, and you did it. You can be proud of yourself. Say you want to be a world-renowned scientist. Everybody knows who you are. You're just gonna take hours and hours in that lab, perfecting your craft, becoming the best. You get to try different stuff. You're gonna fail, okay? You're going to fail. That chemist is gonna mix some stuff up. It's not going to work. It's not gonna work a lot of the time. Whenever he does find the right potion, they're gonna say, oh man, he's so great, I wish I could be him. But they didn't see all of that stuff, all the times he failed. They always want the glory, but they don't want the work that comes to it. So build that discipline, accept that you're going to fail most of the time, and you're gonna be better off. Don't just say things and not even believe them. And that leads me to my second point. Become a man of your word. Stop saying things that you don't even believe. Stop saying things and not doing. Stop saying, oh yeah, this year is gonna be my year. 2024 is gonna be my year. You don't even believe that. The truth is, we're barely 2 months into 2024, and a lot of y'all who had these New Year's resolutions, they're already gone. They're done. They're done. Whatever you said you were gonna do, you're not doing it anymore. I'm getting watched by some ducks right now. This is actually really creeping on me right now. Time out. Look at them. Look at them. They're walking away now. So for me, I hated running. That's why I started running, because I hate running, okay? So literally 2 days ago, I got done with the gym. So you know what, man? Screw it. I'm gonna run 10 miles. I'm gonna run 10 miles. My roommate, it's like 10 miles? Oh, wow. I had never ran more than 6. And a lot of y'all are probably thinking, oh, 10 miles, that's not a lot. 10 miles, I do that in my sleep. Well, I'm not a marathoner. I'm not 140 pounds. I work out about 6 days a week. I have 1 true rest day. So 10 miles for me, somebody who just started running about 6 months ago and has never ran further than 3 miles up until a month ago, decided to run 10 miles. So that's a big step for me. Once I told my roommate, once I told the friend that I called on the phone, I also, this morning, just to reinforce that I have to stick to this word, posted on my story. So a lot of people just post things on social for fun. Like, I started posting things on my story just because now if I don't do it, bugs on my dang face. But now if I don't do it, everybody who watches this story is like, dang man, he says we run 10 miles. If he ran those 10 miles, he would have posted about it. Guess what? I posted about it as soon as I got done. Now, if I don't run those 10 miles, you lose respect for yourself. And if you don't even respect yourself, how do you expect anybody else to respect you? You gotta have self-respect. And you get self-respect by doing things you say you're going to do, regardless of how you feel. You have to do it. There's no other way around it. That's how you build self-respect. The next thing that you should do to start improving your life is to take absolute accountability of everything in your life that has happened to you, every state that you're in right now, everything you feel right now, everything you have, whether you have a lot, whether you have little. Take absolute accountability for that. Even as it started pouring down, raining right now, And I got wet because it rained. No, that's not why I got wet. I got wet because I didn't bring an umbrella. I did not prepare. So take absolute accountability for everything in your life. If you're fat and you're out of shape and you feel like garbage, don't say, oh, it's because my family cooks all these meals and all my friends, they always want to go out to eat. No, don't blame it on them. You decided to eat that. You decided to eat those meals. You could have said no. Well, then you might make up this in your head and say, oh, if I didn't have, well, if I had said no, I mean, my family's cooking for me, so if I didn't eat that meals, I would eat. Go get a job. Go get a job, man. Go make some money and buy your own food and cook it and prepare it. You can always make an excuse. That's the thing about the brain, man. If you really don't want to take accountability for the low points you are in your life, you can always conjure up an excuse. You can always do. That's how the brain is when you condition it to think that way. So don't condition your brain to think like that. Take absolute accountability. If you're broke and you want to make more money, don't say, oh, it's because the government doesn't give us jobs, or it's because my bosses won't give me a raise. No, you want more money, pick up a book and start reading. Learn about money. And that's one thing I can't speak a whole lot on because I don't have as much money as I would like to have right now. That's one of the things I can't immediately control, but I can put systems in place to make me reach that level of financial freedom I want. I can't talk too much about that. I've never been the type of guy to talk about things I don't know. But yes, everything is your fault. Everything that's happened to you is your fault. But guess what? You know what else would be your fault? When you're driving down the street in your Bugatti, when you walk across the bodybuilding stage and you're ripping, you're shredded up, if that's what you want to do, or it's when you took the time and you got all these seeds and you planted in this field and you got all these crops growing. Yeah, that will be your fault too. All of this, the good and the bad, is your fault. Accept that. Never, ever, ever blame anything on anybody else. Now, this next thing I'm going to mention is very controversial because everybody thinks that, oh, the whole point of life is just to be happy. Just be happy. If you are a man and all you care about is being happy, you will fail perpetually. You will always be a failure. If my goal was just to be happy, I would never get anything done. I would go around, I would get drunk every night, I'd get high and smoke with friends, and maybe I would go watch a bunch of movies all day long. Maybe I'd sit around and eat junk food all day long, because if we're just trying to be happy, that's what I would do. But you can't do that. If you decide to dedicate your life to just being happy, that's where you will end up. Out of shape, no future, and around a bunch of losers. That's what will happen. So change your mindset. Life is not about being happy. What you should do is do hard, difficult things that make you feel proud when you're done with them. When you complete them, you feel proud. Kind of goes back to the thing where I just said, I ran 10 miles because I knew it was going to be hard. I've never done it. Yeah, was my knees hurting? Do I have blisters on the bottom of my feet? Yeah, I do. I'm not going to show you my feet. I know y'all want to see my feet, but I'm not going to show you my feet. Yeah, I have blisters on my feet. My knees are hurting. Had a good hard leg day last night, so my legs aren't even fresh. So yeah, it was painful, but guess what? I did it anyways. I got it done, and now I'm proud of myself. So don't make your primary goal just to be happy. Do hard things that make you feel proud. Hey, start that garden you've always wanted. Plant those seeds and grow some tomatoes and cabbage and do that. Water those plants every day. Dedicate your time to it, a part of your morning every day to it, and watch that grow. Yeah, it was hard, man. You had to work out, wake up kind of early. You got to go to work. You got to do all this stuff, but you still took care of that garden. And look at this. You got a whole garden full of fresh veggies and fruit, and you can be proud of that. All right. Last but not least, certainly not least, stop caring what people think and what people will say about you. For several years of my life, I cared about what people would say if I were to start this YouTube channel. This is something I've always wanted to do, but I was so afraid about who would judge me, what girls would unfollow me on Instagram, stupid stuff like that. If you care what people think about you too much, they will forever control your life. So let that go, man. You walking down the street, and let's just say you all of a sudden this idea pops in your head, and you're like, ah, man, you know what? I'm gonna be a champion swimmer. And then you tell somebody about it, and they're like, champion swimmer, bro, you're not gonna do that. Like, what you gonna wear one of those Speedos? And they're like laughing at you. A stupid person will say, oh, I'm gonna put a Speedo on, people gonna be looking at me. Bro, you can't care about that, bro. If you wanna be a champion swimmer, go start swimming. Get in the pool. Start doing it. Stop caring what people think. Because if you, who knows, man? You put that Speedo on and that little tight cap, and I know I'm laughing a little bit right now because I'm imagining it, that me and myself in one of those right now. But you can't even care what I think, because what I think might stop you. Don't care what nobody else thinks. If it's not going to reinforce your drive, it's not going to support you. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to listen to it. And some of y'all are saying, what if it's your family and your friends? If your family and friends aren't supporting something that you want to do, that you really want to do, that you think is best for you, you really just shouldn't listen to them. Doesn't mean you don't still love them. You still care about them. You still love those friends and family. But you don't even have to let their thoughts influence what you do, man. So don't care what people think. Like I said, if I cared what people think, I wouldn't be talking to this camera right now. And the truth is, people are going to judge you. That's the reality of it. The reality is, people are going to judge you. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to think you're crazy. And if nobody thought these things, what you're doing probably isn't really worth doing. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe. I'm gonna start trying to post once a week. This is new to me, so if you like anything that I said, if I inspired you at all, please drop a comment. But yeah, show some love, man. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.